Hello and welcome to Discover Rocky Mount. In this episode, I'm talking with my special guest, Tim Farmer. He is the Director of Public Works with the City of Rocky Mount. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good morning. Hope you're doing okay.
Doing just fine. So Public Works, that is a big department. Tell everybody what Public Works does for the city.
Well, Public Works, as you just said, is a really big department for the city, and we do so many different things. I mean, we are the boots on the ground departments where you see us out in the streets working, patching potholes, repouring sidewalk, curb and gutter. And then we move to the collection side where we have our solid waste collections where they pick up weekly collection of garbage and recycle and yard waste. Then there's the fleet division where we maintain and service all the city equipment from light equipment, police cars, small pickups to heavy garbage trucks and buses. So we do a lot of stuff in fleet maintenance as well. We handle a vehicle, as we say, from the cradle to the grave, when we buy it and when we decommission it.
Right.
So those are the operating departments. And we also have the stormwater division that maintains open ditches and does small construction projects with storm drain and drainage issues. They work to resolve drainage issues. And on the engineering side, we have traffic, we have signals, and we have water and sewer services on the engineering side where we issue permits for new water and sewer taps for new businesses and new development. Mm-hmm. And then on the construction side in engineering, we have inspection where we inspect where new subdivisions are coming into the city. So Public Works covers a vast gamut of operations and services, but we are those service-oriented departments on the operations side and those supporting departments on the engineering side.
That is a big part of the city.
We stay really busy.
Yes, indeed. About how many people would you say are under this umbrella of Public Works?
Totally, at this current time, there's roughly 160 employees in Public Works.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, round about there. Give or take 3 or 4.
Right, and that makes a lot of sense. And you've been with Public Works for many years also.
Yes.
Your experiences that you have had over the years, how has that contributed to you achieving this level of success? Because you're newly appointed. Congratulations also for your new title.
Thank you for that, and I really appreciate the vote of confidence. And going on my 29th year, I can say I've been working my way toward this goal and this level of success over the years. Mm-hmm. And being in it this long, you learn how to navigate and cultivate the different areas that you're responsible for. And my move here at Rocky Mount, being appointed here, has been great. And the people have been great to work with, and we learn a lot from each other.
Mm-hmm. So true as that. Mm-hmm. Well, it's graduation season, so a lot of people are graduating, getting ready to start their career. Some are getting ready to enter their senior year of school. Mm-hmm. With a department that large and people moving around. What would you say to pitch Public Works to someone who's thinking about what they want to do for a career?
Well, I would say I would tout Public Works for sure, since it's my area, and okay. I can tell them that, Public Works is stable. We provide those essential services that the public relies on, and it's a very noble profession, and you can learn a lot. We have a lot of programs where we offer coursework in the various divisions and that fall in the area that they are responsible for. So we have courses that kids can take through NC State, through the APWA, through the Solid Waste Association. We have a lot of coursework, a lot of equipment training that a young person could really take off. And they just gotta be willing to understand you're not gonna get rich overnight, but the city is stable, it's prosperous, it's growing, and it's a noble place to work.
Yes, indeed. Well, with that special training that you mentioned that people should take, is there on-the-job training? How much training do they have to have, or special certificates that you're talking about before they come?
Well, there's on-the-job training for sure. We offer the CDL training for commercial driver's license, which most of our heavy equipment requires. We have those courses that you can take in stormwater, in engineering. We have traffic courses. But to prepare yourself familiar with some of the programs that the schools offer, but they have the vocational programs and they have the certificates for on-the-job pre-training. You have so those gold and silver certificates, work certificates that the city really likes to see from a person thinking about entering the workforce. So if you can come in with, advanced coursework, good grades, and most important, great attitude, the city will welcome you, and together you can provide those great services that the people look forward to each week.
So true. With there being so many different areas that people can work in, have you seen people in your career? They're still under public works, but they try different divisions.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of opportunities for training on different subjects. There's other departments in the city, but I've seen people start out in one division and go, hey, I like what they do. They're working on the traffic signs, they're putting down markings. I want to see what they do, and you can actually watch them and get a taste of what they do. We do a live cross training in the various divisions where each employee can get a feel for what goes on throughout public works. So that's been helpful, and employers appreciate those opportunities. But you can pick and choose and hopefully narrow it down to one thing that you're passionate about and stick with it and carry it on out for about 30 years like I'm trying to do.
Right. Well, that's exciting when you can find something that, is worthwhile to you to hold on to it that long. Yeah. And I think it's also really cool that for people to be able, it seems like you can understand the job better when you know how the other areas around you work, the inner workings of it. You mentioned also some equipment and CDL training. What types of equipment? Because we're leading up to something special that's coming up too. What are the types of equipment that are used from day to day in the operations?
And just to piggyback on what you said real quick, I've been blessed to be a supervisor or manager in most of the divisions throughout my years, to be in those positions where I could learn from the employees and learn what they do in the operation, which has helped me in my new role. But we have so many types of equipment, from light pickups to mowers to medium mowing tractors to heavy garbage trucks. So we have light, medium, and heavy equipment. So there's a endless possibility of the types of equipment that people can learn how to operate. We have backhoes for the street department where they lay pipe, where they patch potholes. We have the garbage trucks, the knuckle boom trucks in solid waste, the heavy wheel loaders where we load the trailers that deliver the trash to the landfill. We have pavement marking machines. We have asphalt pavers. There's just a gamut of equipment that employers get exposed to, and potential applicants can get exposed to if they are chosen and decide to come to work for the city.
Right. And with that in mind, we know Public Works, like we mentioned, is huge, and so there's even a special week set aside, Public Works Week, and that's coming up soon. Tell us when that's coming up and the history of it.
Okay. We're going to be celebrating National Public Works Week, the third week in this month, which is the 18th through the 24th of May. And National Public Works Week, just to give you a little background, it began in 1960. The American Public Works Association decided to designate a week to honor public works professionals, and they called it National Public Works Week. And it began in 1960 with a campaign of public education and exposure to what public works professionals do each and every day. And in 1962, President John F. Kennedy signed a proclamation making it official as the third week in May that you celebrate National Public Works Week. So he signed the first proclamation in 1962, and during that week, most of the mayors around the country, they signed proclamations honoring that week as well. And our own Mayor Robeson will be presenting me and the Director of Water Resources, Brenton Bent, with the Public Works Week proclamation at the May 12th council meeting. So we're excited about that. This year's theme for 2025 is people, purpose, and presence. and it talks about those three areas that Public Works rely on. It relies on people, purpose, and a presence.
Okay.
Because Public Works does a lot, and when we do good, people don't say a word. It's only when we miss where the phone start to ring. So that's the thing about Public Works. The professionals work. They work most of the time without any fanfare, because when they do a good job, no one sees it. They just know the trash is not out there. It's gone. They know the pothole got fixed. They know that signal light started back working. So they just, it's not a lot of fanfare, but it's a lot of reward when they find out what the people actually do.
Right, where it came from, because it's like housewives would say, no one notices what I do until I don't do it. And so
Exactly.
very well deserved getting a special week for that, because I mean, like you said, what would we do? The lights not out. Oh, what? Let's call the people. But it's good that you're going to be able to get your applause for that week too. And with that in mind, you're also going to have the equipment show, I understand, coming up.
We have a couple of big activities planned for that week. Monday we have the Public Works proclamation at the City Council meeting. Tuesday, May the 20th, we have the Public Works equipment show, and that's going to put on display many types of equipment that Public Works and Water Resources uses each day, from lab equipment to a brand new remote control mower that the street department just got, where you put this headset on and this controller. It's like a drone controller, and you operate the mower from 300 feet away.
Really? That's it. Mower as in cutting grass? Wow.
It's a remote control mower on tracks, and it's one of the most popular attractions for the kids, because they get to operate this huge toy.
Yeah.
That's really a lawnmower.
Mower. Wow. That's
And,
high tech.
We try to highlight the technology and the new equipment that we've been purchasing. City Council's been wonderful about supporting our equipment needs. So we're going to highlight some of that, some new sweepers, some new style garbage trucks, some remote control mowers, things of that nature.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it's going to be exciting. Go ahead.
And we just hope we can get as many adults and children and those who may be interested, those high school students that may be interested in the city, to come out. And I can share those dates.
Yes, give us those dates and where that's going to be, what time.
Yes, the equipment show is, like I said, May 20th from 3 to 5 p.m. The equipment show will be at the Event Center parking lot, parking lot B. Just across from the entrance to the Event Center. We will cordon off areas in that parking lot to display the equipment, set up some booths. The kids will have popcorn, water, and drinks, and they'll just get to learn a lot about Public Works and Water Resources. There's a lab display set up on how Water Resources treats water, so you can see untreated water become treated water, and it becomes drinkable. So, and we're just excited about it, and we hope that people put it on their calendars, mark the time from 3 to 5, and come through and just see what Public Works does and what we have to offer.
All right, and we'll put that on the screen also. Any need to register or sign up? Any fee involved?
No, there's no fee. It's absolutely free to the public. The more the merrier.
All right, well, definitely want people to come out for that one. Anything else that you would like to add about Public Works, or how people can maybe check the website if they want any more details?
Well, you can always access Public Works section on the City of Rocky Mount's website to see all the services that we provide, and all the questions that you may have a question about. Most of them are up there, and the phone numbers and contact information for the various divisions is on the Public Works section as well. So we encourage people to go on and see what we do, get clarification, and they can ask questions, learn a little bit more about what we do.
Right.
But we're excited about it, and the employers get geared up for it each year. And on Wednesday, we'll have the appreciation luncheon for the employees. So we'll go and try to return a little thanks to them.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations in advance on Public Works Week and your staff, and again, your new position. Wishing you all the success. And thank you so much for stopping by Discover Rocky Mount today.
I really appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us too. Make sure you connect with us on our website, RockyMountainC.com, and also make sure you connect with us on our Facebook page and share it.